Much anticipated rematch with Memphis has brought out the Marshall faithful in Huntington, West Virginia. Titles, tournament seedings, and possible NCAA bids all on the line today.
They're raising Kane at the home of the herd, the Thundering Herd. Sophomore DeAndre Kane electrifies the home crowd and gives Marshall a legitimate shot every night. He's lights out. The visiting Memphis Tigers are on the loose, and the conference leading scorer Will Barton headlines an offense that's the best in the league. Memphis and Marshall, two teams fighting for position atop Conference USA. It's showtime.
The Cam Henderson Center filled to the top as Marshall faces the first-place Tigers of Memphis.
Stick together. It's going to take 40 minutes, 2 by 2. We go up 10-2 poise. They go up 10-2 poise. Bad call, something happens, next play. Next play. Stick together, have fun. That's Marshall basketball. Hey, tee it up now, all right? 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the whole country watching. No better place to be than in Huntington, West Virginia. It's going to be a Marshall moment this afternoon here. Let's go get this together.
I want to give you a feel of what is going on inside Cam Henderson Center today prior to the Memphis-Marshall game. A crowd of over 9,000. It is filled to capacity. They hand out glow sticks. There's the loud music. Coach Arian up on the big screen. He's getting the crowd pumped up. And Perry, we got a sense immediately coming to Huntington, you can't name another school where the community is so much a part of both the basketball and the football team. They rely on each other, and this goes back to 1970, obviously the plane crash, a love affair between the two.
Well, this is a great college town. They certainly have affection for the athletic teams, and the athletic teams certainly want to reflect the community. This is a huge game, and having coached this time of the year, I know how important it is from the Marshall standpoint to get this sort of support. They're right there on the bubble. They're trying to make their push, and to have Memphis coming in leading Conference USA with their home crowd feeling the way they're feeling, this is a huge game for Marshall.
And it obviously is a huge game for Memphis because Southern Miss losing this week, that allowed Memphis to go back on top of the standings in Conference USA. Their schedule this final week, the final 3 games, very, very difficult. But for Josh Pastner and company, it starts tonight for them. But this is tough because the atmosphere is so electric here.
It really is, and I think for Memphis, it's really important for them to control the game early with their offense. They cannot allow, by taking bad shots and turnovers, get Marshall get off to a fast start, because all that will do is generate the energy of this crowd.
Zelton Steed, Jeff Smith, Mark Ellard, the officials this afternoon, and we are underway. Marshall with the first possession. Now Will Barton comes out playing with 1 foul already, and he's working on Kane. They go inside. Tinnen with his first basket for Marshall.
Want the ball being driven into the paint just like it was then, or thrown into the post. But it's important.
Marshall not a team that lives and dies with a jump shot. It's on the drive off the glass. Touches it nicely for 2. Doubled from that game just a week ago, I would think.
Without question, and not only the physical energy, but the mental energy.
Nice shot down by Pitts. Memphis doing a nice job defensively. Kane uses the body, doesn't get it. The putback by Tinnen, and he's got 4 in the ball game. Martin cups it, has it knocked away, and here comes the herd. Quickly up ahead to Kane. Alley. Ooh!
Great run out.
Moments ago, this is what you call a classic alley-oop.
Well, by being able to get the ball to the outlet guy, which is Kane, he's able to throw the ball. He releases and flashes to the weak side block, and that's how they're able to get the ball inside.
This time they do get in the paint. The ball fake, a little up and under. Won't go, but the tip by Nigel Spikes. Here comes the Thundering Herd. This is a team that held Syracuse 20 points below their average. The 3, nothing but the bottom of the net for Tamir Pitts. Pitts again gets into the lane. What a pass! Pitts hooks up with Spikes.
Unbelievable. Pitts read that the whole way. He gave him a head nod when he got in the lane to let him know, big fella, I'm not shooting it. Go get it. There you see the penetration. There's the eye contact, right over the top.
What a play, though, by Pitts. He averages almost. Kane only 1 point in the ball game. Johnson scooped down it, and he'll go to the line.
It looked like Memphis was in some sort of zone that time, but Crawford did not do a good job of keeping the ball in front of him, and that's what got him in trouble last week. He has to get down and contain the dribble. You have to contain the dribble.
And they get it back out to Johnson. Pitts looked at the three. Hesitation dribble, nice pass inside. The tip by Tennant again. Boy, he is an exciting player in his first year at Marshall. Nice give and go. Hit it again. He's got 10 in the ball game. But now he's staying with Jackson. Kane pulls the trigger, parries it.
The key thing that Marshall is being able to do is get dribble penetration. You see the penetration, stop it. There's 3 guys that are sucked up by the penetration, which creates for the big guys angle where they can just roll and they got a layup right there. Look for Marshall to come again off the high ball screen.
And Pitts does, but Jackson stays with him. And Jackson tries to slip the screen. Pitts, what a shot to near Pitts.
These ball screens. Watch when he comes, he splits the guard. If you're going to show, you have to show and control the basketball. They're not showing to control the basketball. I think Hall's doing a tremendous job on Tennant right now.
I think you're right. Nice pass inside. Goff with the easy deuce.
See, they're trying to force the ball down this half.
Tennant from the outside, not really a shot. Johnson, the rebound, counted, and put him at the line for one.
Great offensive rebound. I tell you, Shaq Johnson has done a great job both defensively, and he's another one of those guys, they don't run a lot of things for him, and he just gets a lot of hustle points. Missed shot there. You see Johnson, big-time rebound, uses his body and goes.
He wanted a lot of touches in the paint. He thought that was big. It's time they go inside. I'm not sure who they're going to give the basket to. Now they're going to give it to Tennant, and the lead is down to 7. An outstanding game.
But what creates it is the penetration. You get 3 guys go over in the penetration, and no one blocks out.
But Tennant tracks it down. Pitts sees a little opening. That's a Tony Parker floater. And the lead back to 7. Inside, the missed dunk. The tip won't go. Paul had it, couldn't throw it down. Kane takes it himself. Got it. Timeout Memphis. Jackson 1 on 3, and he has it knocked away. Nice job by Tennant. Gets it to Pitts. Kane. Pitts. Johnson wide open, buries the three-pointer. Shaquille Johnson.
Crawford got confused that time. Really great for their resume. But they got to make their foul shots.
Kane the fall away, and he rattles home another 3. Kane is 2 for 5 beyond the arc today.
Well, I think the biggest thing was both he and Barton played well together, and that's important for Memphis.
Now that is the talent that young DeAndre Kane out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania has.